Hello, big boy. It's Sunny here today for another tutorial. Nah, guys, I'm just playing. Alright, guys, yeah, so I'm back with another tutorial. So this is actually going to be on the Swagger Monster Cube. Okay, oh yeah, by the way, I made a new background today, so if you guys haven't seen it, here you go. You can check it out on your own too. Leave a comment, tell me what you think of it, and yeah, let's basically so basically the tutorial is gonna be on how to do this effect right here with the whole like this whole abstract thing going on right here. I'm not gonna cover all the After Effects editing and color correction, all that stuff. It's just gonna be like the raw Cinema4d thing. So basically, what you want to do is you want to get a cube out. And as you can see, I already centered the camera. Not perfect, but yeah, you guys could center it, do whatever, however you like it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Okay, yeah, and there you go. Let's just say, okay, no. First of all, before we start anything, let's just fix up our workspace. So you want to click this to get to your render settings. You want to go to output. You want to go to presets by clicking this arrow and then going to film and video, and you want to select HDV/HDTV 720 29.97. Make sure you select that and not the one under it, not the 25 one. Make sure it's 29.97. Once you have that, it gives you a nice 1280 by 720 workspace, which is good. And then basically you just want to close out of that, and yeah, as you can see, the workspace is a lot bigger, and yeah, and the render like the frame size, it's actually proper now too. So yeah, let's just go get our cube again, and yeah, and for you guys it'll be something like this. It'll be like on an angle, so just put it however you want, but in the tutorial, as I did, just make it straight like that. Then you want to go over to here and click this and hold it and select Hyper Nerves. Bring that out. And then what you want to do here is you want to take your cube and you want to drag it into your Hyper Nerves and make sure the arrow is pointing down. And not to the side. Make sure it's pointing down. And once you do that, and if you do it successfully, it should become a circle like this. And we don't want that. So what you want to do is you want to click on your cube, not your Hyper Nerves, but your cube. You want to go to Object, and then you want to change the segments all to 10, and it will give you a nice rounded square, like the one I used in the tutorial. And then after, what you and then what you want to do from here is you just want to go to MoGraph. You want to go to Effector, and you want to go to Random. And now some of you, if you have, I think, an older version of Cinema4d, if you just go to MoGraph up here, it should be a longer list right here, and it'll just you'll just have your random effector right there. But I have to go to Effector and select Random. And once I do that, as you can see, nothing happens. And then what you want to do is you want to get your random effector and you want to drag it into the cube with the arrow facing down again. Make sure you're not dragging it into the Hyper Nerves, and you're dragging it into the cube with the arrow facing downwards. And once you do that, again, nothing should happen as of yet, but it should be all grouped up like this. So basically, first you would open your Hyper Nerves. Inside your Hyper Nerves would be your cube. Once you click the plus sign on the cube, this little box, and open it, there should be the random effector. If it's like that, you did it successfully. And right now, as you can see, the strength is at 100%, but it's not really doing anything. And to basically do that, you want to go over to Deformer, because what we're actually doing is we're actually deforming the shape. So yeah, then you just want to go over here and you want to select Point. And as you can see, it gives you this very abstract kind of look, which is what I did in the tutorial. And then you could obviously mess around with the strength, and as you can see, it gives a very cool effect like that. It's kind of like a wavy, rippley. I don't really know how to describe it, but that's why I just call it abstract. So yeah, it deforms it like that. It looks very nice, and I'm not really sure of what else you could use this kind of effect for. This was just something random I found out when I was messing around with it. But yeah, and oh yeah, and then obviously you can keyframe it. So let's just do a little short thing. What you want to do is you want to select auto keyframe. Then obviously I'm just gonna put a keyframe down by clicking this, which puts a single keyframe down. So that's how I want it when it starts off. And then let's just go to maybe 40 frames, for example, and let's let's play with the strength. Let's bring it up to 100 maybe. And then on 45, let's bring it all the way to 20. And then again at 55, let's put it to 100. But this time, let's change up this cube segments and let's make that sick. You can play around with this and I'll give you weird shapes, and the more segments you have, the more kind of abstract things you'll get. So let's just say, for example, I'm gonna add 50, 50, and 50. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on right here. And then let's just make it oh, too many segments. Let's just make it go back to 0 and add 0, 0, 0. And as you can see, it gives you that circle, and let's put it to 0. And now let's just see what we've created. So there we go. It's just a whole bunch of random movements, and I don't know what's oh yeah, okay, yeah, we put too many segments here, and that's why it couldn't really show a preview, and that's why I did that. But in the render, if you did it, it would actually come out properly. But yeah, let's just put them down to maybe 15, see if it works out. Yeah, so there you see it. It's just like a whole bunch of random movements and stuff, which is basically what I did in the Project Swag Cube video. Yeah, see, it just like changes randomly with the random effector. And then if you go over to your random effector and then you go to this right here, and then you try to play around with the position and stuff. It doesn't really move the position. It kind of just stretches everything out. So let's just say from 50, I change this to 150. As you can see, it's all like stretched out. And I don't know. I guess if you could do something with that, it would be kind of cool. But to me, that looks ugly, and I just leave it normally like this. And then obviously you can add rotations and stuff to your cube to make it even better. And yeah, and oh yeah, and if you use this kind of effect or whatever, and you make something out of it, please post it as a video response below so others and me could see what you guys have done. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this tutorial, and hopefully I didn't talk for too long. And yeah, peace out, guys.